We're going to get started real shortly. We are going to get started real shortly in exactly 1 minute. We're going to start today's team training. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me, you got to take some notes. So grab your pen and your pad. You know, they say good leaders are good listeners, good note takers, and action takers, right? So we're going to do some things today. We're going to listen. We're going to take notes, and we're going to take action right after this call. So we're about to share some phenomenal information to everybody that's on here. So Aisha Queen, okay, you've made me the host already. Thank you. You own it. I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I want to shout out to everybody that is out there making this happen for themselves, for their family, for their team, for the purpose why they want to take their life to the next level. But before we get started, let me plug my phone up because looks like my charger is not charging. Hold on. Let me make sure it doesn't cut me off in the middle of the training call. Give me 30 seconds, guys. Okay, it's working. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Okay, it's charging now. I don't know what's going on, but okay. Sorry for the rough start. But on a more serious note, today we're gonna talk about the importance of launching your business, right? Because we have several groups. We have the main groups and we have the groups for the apprentice, elites and up, and apprentices and up. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to understand, right, that amateurs join a business or start a business, professionals launch a business, right? Look at Apple. Everybody in here is either using an Apple phone or a Samsung phone. Yes or yes. I want to see some people in the chat. Let's all have participation here. Everybody on here, if you're using an iPhone, say iPhone. If you're using a Samsung, say Samsung. Just put in the chat. If it's an Android, say Android. If it's iPhone, say iPhone. I can almost guarantee it's going to be one or the other. So we're going to vote after the first 10. Okay, Samsung, iPhone, Samsung, iPhone. Android, iPhone. Okay. Man, we have some Android users over here. We need to get you guys to upgrade. I'm just joking. But the more serious note, iPhones, Android, it doesn't matter. But guess what? It's over 300 different cell phone companies in the world. But we all know about the iPhone or the Android. Do you know why? Because the iPhone and the Android launch. Everybody say lunch. Lunch. Everybody say lunch. Lunch. These companies have been in existence for over 10 years each. I remember there was a company called Nokia when I was growing up. There was a company called Siemens when I was growing up, right? There was a company called BlackBerry when I was growing up. Even T-Mobile had a sidekick, but the world has gone iPhone or Android. Do you know why? Because iPhone's launch, Android's launch. These other companies, they just put it out there and hope you buy, right? I'm using the iPhone 11. Last year, I was using the iPhone 10, the iPhone X. The year before that, it was an iPhone. Guess what? This summer is going to be a newer iPhone. This summer is going to be a newer type of Android. And guess what happens? Before Apple releases its product, they start sending out newsletters. Watch out for the new iPhone. You start seeing commercials. Before they release it, newsletters, sending you invitations. They have billboards. They pay celebrities to endorse, right? And when you get to even a store, they're trying to let you know, oh, this iPhone is coming out this date. It should be the first. And they hype up. They do releases. They don't even sell it to the general public, right? You have to pre-order. That is a launching process. They don't just say, hey, iPhone is out, go and buy. No, they don't do that. They prepare, right? They prepare. They have the pre-order. So now you got to put your name and your email, and they're going to keep updating you every single week about the new specs of this phone. That is a preparation for the launch. And when the launch happens, they do one big event. And it's on CNN, it's on all media outlets, and the CEO of Apple, right, is going to talk, or the CEO of Android is going to talk, and they do their unveiling. That is not the day you can buy. They do their unveiling. And the whole world is like, wow. And guess what? They sell us the same phone every single year. And we buy it. Do you know why we buy it? Because of the anticipation. If they just say iPhone is out in the randomly, can you imagine if they say iPhone 12 is in the store? Who's going to buy? You got to build that anticipation, right? Professionals launch a business, amateurs join a business. I want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Jaja and Professor Ikpemi. It's 9 o'clock plus, and where they are, they're taking notes. And they launched our business this month. They launched our business exactly 11 days ago. As of right now, Professor Ikpemi is an apprentice elite, and Mr. Jaja, Engineer Jaja, is an apprentice in just 10 days, first 10 days. And guess what? They're going to break some records in this company this month. They're going to break some records in this company this month. You know, and in 11 days, they've had 10 launch calls in 11 days. The only reason why they didn't have 11 was Sunday, we didn't do a launch call. But in 11 days, no, in 10 days, today's the 10th, I'm tripping.
Yeah, 10.
10. So it's been 10 calls, because on the first, we did 2 calls. We did one in the morning, and we did one at 8 p.m. So they've had 10 launch calls in 10 days. And they have a lot of people on their team. All the people they brought in are binary qualified already, earning. People are placing their second order. Why? Because they understand the importance of a launch, right? Look at Mercedes-Benz. Before they launch a car, you start seeing commercials. They start building your hype, right? They start getting your emotions up. And before you realize, they release the car, everybody wants to get it. People rush. Look at Black Friday over here in the US. Everybody knows Black Friday, their sales. They promote it all year for that one day. And the e-commerce sector in America makes billions of dollars. Why? Because they promoted that one day, right? So today, treat your business like that. Amateurs join professionals, launch, and experts keep launching. Amateurs join a business, professionals launch, and experts keep launching. If you're an expert, you stay in launch mode. You don't just launch your business when you start, you stay in launch mode, right? So what is the purpose of launching your business? To jumpstart your business. To jumpstart your business. To make people believers. To create a domino effect. To set the pace for your group. To create leverage. To create hype. Ladies and gentlemen, perception is reality. We are living in a world where you show people is what they're going to believe, right? So let me go over this again. How can you jumpstart your business? All right, look at a plane, right? Who in here has been on a plane before? Okay, there's a lot of people who've been on a plane before. If you haven't, you need to work harder, because over here in Vita Divina, we reward right? So if you guys understand how things go before a plane starts, There's a runway, there's a pilot, they make a couple tests, they do that mechanical and electrical tests, and the plane goes on the runway, right? It goes on the runway, they tell you to buckle your seatbelt, sit down, they tell you all that stuff, they make an announcement, if it's time to die, wear your life jacket, all that stuff, right? Anytime I hear that, I'm like, you really think if it's time to die, we're gonna remember to put all this stuff on? But hey, they tell us, and it's, even the flight attendants don't believe what they're saying, but they tell us, right? So check this out. The plane uses 85 to 90% of its fuel on the runway. So perfect example, from the USA to Nigeria, depends on where you're flying, it could be a 10-hour flight. If you fly from Atlanta to Lagos, 10 hours. The plane uses 90% on the runway. When it gets in the air, it's on simulation mode because it knows it's just going one way all the way and uses the rest of the fuel to land. This is how your business is supposed to go, right? When you're launching your business, you are calling people, right? You reaching out to everybody you know, you're making posts, right? You're getting people excited. You want to create that excitement. You want to create that domino effect. You want to create leverage, right? You put all your energy into it. You're doing 2-3 calls a day. So you can get to a point where by default, you have momentum. So you could get to a point where you could wake up every single day, your commission goes up $1,000. Right? So initially, you're gonna do more than you paid to do. This is my favorite phrase. You're gonna get paid, you're gonna do more than you get paid to do, and eventually, you're gonna get paid more than you do, right? So all I'm saying is, the purpose of launching is to jumpstart your business. Why do you want to join Vida Divina, and it takes you 1 month to do your first launch call? The other day, I don't remember who it was. I'm not trying to put anybody out there. But someone said, I think it was this month or last month, they said in about 2 weeks, they'll be ready for that first launch call, or next month. And it's like, the speed of the leader is how fast the team will go. I tell you guys right now, if Mama Gift was asleep every day and wasn't on any call, if Professor Ikpeme wasn't on any call, if Mr. Jaja wasn't on any call, if Javon in Jamaica wasn't on any call, if Carol Matthias wasn't on any call, if Aisha Queen, if Antoinette wasn't on any call, what do you think that downline is going to do? It's not going to happen. So always look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself before you sleep every day, if my team did exactly what I did today, where's my business going to be tomorrow? And that is what you duplicate. You duplicate who you are. So if you're not getting people to join you, look at yourself in the mirror, right? So the plane uses 90% of its energy to take off and 10% to coast. That is how you need to jumpstart your business. You need to create believers, right? So far, Mr. Jaja, it's been 10 days. How many people have you personally recruited? Seven people in 10 days. At the pace he's going, you probably recruit 30 people by the time the month is over. But guess what? Now, these 30 people are going to bring in people, and they're going to see that leader maybe hit a rank of silver the first month or the rank of gold. What happens? They believe in that leader. So in this situation, you could be selfish and it can still be rewarding. You could hurry up and make money, and still people can build your belief, right? People can borrow your belief. That's why the law of 33% is so important. But over here, make it a law of 90-10. Law of 90-10, spend 90% of your time with the winners, right? Because now Mr. Jaja's team is going to see him move so quick. Now they believe. Now because Javon is moving, his team is moving. Now Karen is moving, his team is moving. Now Chris is moving, his team is moving. Antoinette is moving, their team is moving. That is how it works. So you need to build belief. By you launching, by people seeing, wow, you have 10 people on your first launch call, your second launch call is 15, third launch call is 20, now it's 30 people on the launch call. And the same people that might call in when it was 10, now see it's 30. Guess what happens? They are in a hurry to join because they see growth. Nobody wants to join a losing team. Nobody wants to join a company, a business where they don't see people make money. So anybody on here that's a leader, right? And when I say is a leader, I mean you want to take a business to the next level. It doesn't mean how long you've been in a company. It means that you really want to build this business, and you are building this business. The faster you make money, the faster your team gets to believe. Once you have a team of believers, your work is almost done. And now it creates a domino effect because now your team saw you on every call. Professor Ekpemi is not giving instructions to her team. She's leading from the front. Gift Nwankwo is not giving instructions from her team. Aisha Queen, the most consistent human being I personally know. I've known her for 5 years. She's more consistent than me. Like, I can boldly say that. She's my downline, but she's more consistent than me. The most consistent human being that I know on God's green earth. Right? Because she's so consistent, now her team builds off her belief. Now her team want to run. Now her team is also doing what she's doing. Once you create that domino effect, the ranks is going to appear. Right? And you set a pace for the team. We hidden ranks every month. We're not in this business to maintain. If you're in this business to do 120 PV, please, with no offense, get off this training call. With no offense. If you're in this business and all you want to do is 120 PV, you're wasting your time on this call, or you have to change your mind. We're not in this business to maintain. We're not in this business to maintain our rank. We're not in this business just to be active. We're here to make money. We have lives to change. It's people dependent on us. It's people's destiny is tied into how fast you move. Based on how fast you move, you can reach out to more people. It's people depending on you, right? So now, that is why you need to launch your business. Now, what is the purpose, right? Right? How do you go about the launch? You got to perfect invitation. The beautiful thing about this is you don't need to know how to do a launch call. You don't need to know how to do a launch call. I've done 10 different launch calls for Professor Ekpemi, and she's going to hit supervisor today in their first 10 days in business. Why is that? Because she perfected the art of invitation. Once you learn how, guys, Aisha does at least 3 opportunity calls a week. Antoinette and Javon do about 3, that's 6. Mr. Karen Matthias puts together a whole bunch of lunch calls. So that's about 10. I do 2 a day, one at 1 p.m. and the other at 3 p.m. We have about 20 opportunity calls every single week. 20 opportunity calls every single week. So you could be having 20 launch calls a week. All you need to do today is figure out the schedules and figure out how you can pack out those calls, right? You need to leverage. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to leverage, right? What people are doing, let them do. What you need to perfect is how to leverage, is how to invite, right? And why do you need to learn the invitation? People need to see the products we offer. A lot of people are saying, Albert, I'm trying to sell, nobody's buying. And the first question is, how many people have you invited to the call? How many people have you invited to the call? When you invite people to an opportunity call, it can serve as the launch to your business, because all I'm going to talk about every single day is the products and how we get paid, why I need to take action. It's like clockwork. 30 minutes each call. I drink water and do it. And when I'm done, I drink some more water. I don't mind doing that for you. You need to take advantage of it. Spend all your time inviting. Mr. Jaja has recruited 8 people already this month. And all he did on his calls was to keep quiet and mute himself, and I did a presentation. Professor Ekpemi is hidden supervisor today. She has 900 points on her pay leg. This is her first 10 days in business. All she did was invite and keep quiet and mute herself. And that's it. If you can do the lunch calls, great. If you can be a professional inviter, right? So you need to let people know what Vida Divina is by inviting them to come take a look at Vida Divina, right? And you need to also let everybody build belief. Look, in this world, everybody is me too. People are copycats. When people see people are doing one thing, they want to do it too. If you invite people and they see 50 people on the call, now, oh, okay, it's 50 people here, must be something going on, right? So now you're building belief, it's social proof. Why do people eat McDonald's? Because they see McDonald's all over. You can tell people to name the nutrients in McDonald's right now. It's poison. Why do people buy it? They see it all over. When I went to Nigeria, I saw Mega Chicken, right? I saw the place and Mega Chicken. Everywhere I went, every state. Why? I saw it and I was eating. So I went to Lagos, I went to Abuja, I went to Port Harcourt. So many, I can't remember all the names, but Owerri, Umuahia. I went to all these places. Everywhere I went, guess what I told Gib? Where's Mega Chicken? Because that's all. The moment I got down from Ikeja Airport, I saw a big yellow Mega Chicken building. Social proof, right? So if you're inviting people to the calls and it's 50, 60, 70 people, that is social proof. Can you do your own Zoom calls? Great. I'm not saying don't do them, but take advantage of the ones that's already been done for you. And you need to be on the calls yourself. Mr. Javon has never missed a Zoom call or training call since April 1st. And last month, he went from apprentice to Bronx in 1 month. And this month, he's almost already requalified for Bronx, so he shouldn't forgo. He's never missed a call. Never, right? So ladies and gentlemen, once you master invitation, you teach this to your team, and that's where duplication happens. So what is the invitation, right? How do you get people to watch Vida Divina? I have 3 main invitations I use, 3, right? The first is, this is your family and friends. I'm launching the biggest project of my life. I need your honest opinion. Can you block off 1 o'clock to 1:20? Can I count on you? That's it. You didn't say Vida Divina, you didn't say join me, you didn't say, I'm launching the biggest project of my life. You have to hype it up. iPhone doesn't say, hey, iPhone 12, come and buy. They say this is the most updated technological savvy iPhone yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the iPhone 11. Right? And we buy the same phone. It might be a little bit bigger. They say it's faster. We can't tell the difference, but we buy. People buy. Look, Mr. Jaja, I'm launching the biggest project of my life. Mr. Jaja, I've known you for 5 years. Can I count on you? I need your honest opinion. Can I count on you? Please block off 1 o'clock to 1:20. Let's say Mr. Jaja says, Albert, what is it? Can you tell me, Mr. Jaja? If I could tell you, I'd have been told you. I just need your honest opinion. Please promise that you're going to be honest and give me your honest opinion when we're done. 1 p.m. to 1:20. And guess what? You don't have to go anywhere. I'll send you the link. Listen and give me your honest opinion. That's number 1. You do that with people you know, family, friends, right? Because they want to support you. But through them coming to support you, they're going to hear about the products. They're going to hear about the products. They're going to hear about this. So if they have Baskin, they came to support you. But now if they have Baskin, they hear about this. If they're low obese, they want to lose weight, they hear about this. If that blood sugar is up, they hear about this. Gano. If they have pain, they hear about this. And if they're addicted to coffee, which all coffee drinkers are, they hear about this. And guess what happens? It sells itself. You don't know what people are going through in life. You don't know what people are going through in life. You might think because perception is reality, and this person looks like they have it all together. You don't know what they're going through. We're going through a recession, global, not just the US, across the world. We're going through a global pandemic. People need money. People are hungry, right? People are extremely hungry, right? So now they hear about the opportunity. Now it goes from them giving you an opinion to how they can join this business. So that's number one. Number two, right? Have a regular conversation with people. Tap into that why. So if I know Mr. Judge and we talk, we've been friends for 5 years, and I know he always has a problem with his kids' school fees. I'm like, Mr. Judge, I came across a life-changing opportunity, right? And I thought about you because this is a way you can even take your kids from public to private school. Trust me, most of the people on here are making money and using that money to do X, Y, and Z. Tap into his emotion. Tap into what you know or what you know that why is, right? That is one way. The third way, you can edify your leader. So if my leader is Mr. Karim Matthias, right? I can now be on the phone and say, ladies and gentlemen, this man in Jamaica hit rose gold. He's on his way to hit platinum, right? This man is in Jamaica with me. He brought his company to this country, and in 6 months, he's at a 6-figure position, and he's taken 10 people with him. I was fortunate enough to be one. And he loves helping people, and this man will be willing to hear you out. What time are you free? At 1 p.m. They say, yes. Why 1 p.m.? To get on the phone with this man, you have to sit through this meeting. And after, I'm going to get you on the phone with him. You edify your leader. You use me. Guys, I have articles all over. Business from home, networking times. Use me. Use me. Use your leaders. Use Antoinette. Use Aisha. Use Gift. Use Mr. Karim Matthias. Use Chris. Use your leaders. Use Ada. Use Manuel Wilkins. We have 45 people in this company that make between $40,000 a month to $700,000 a month. This is public information. It's documented. We have the #1 compensation plan in all of network marketing. This is on Business from Home. It's documented, right? Use that. So now once you perfect how to invite people, or it could be from a post. Who wants to copy and paste and make $500 a week? We all know that post. We have the one-pager. The whole idea is to pique interest and get them on the call. And once you focus on that, you stay in lunch mode. That is momentum. You teach your team to stay in lunch mode because your team is going to do what you do. Everybody turn on your camera. Turn on your camera, everybody. Right? Turn on your camera. So everybody scratch your chin. Right? I said your chin. This is your chin, not your cheek. So everybody, I said scratch your chin. Now you guys are scratching your cheek. Why do you guys scratch your cheek? Because you saw me scratch my cheek. Right? I told you guys scratch your chin. Now you're scratching your cheek because I'm doing that. So you cannot tell your people lunch, 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 sell, 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 rank up. If you're not ranking up yourself, if you're not doing the activity, it's not going to work. Right? There's a difference between a mentor and an advisor. An advisor is someone that can teach you all the theory about how to do something they've never done. Why? Because it's in a book and they're reciting to you. And a mentor is someone that can teach you how to go to supervisor because they're at Bronx. They've hit Bronx before. They are at Bronx. So they know what to do to get you to Bronx. They might not know what to do to get you to Diamond, but their goal is to get them to whatever rank it is, right? So let's lead by example. And once we have that mindset of leading by example, the business is going to take off. So we have 20 more days in a month, 20 days in a month, 20 days in a month. The only day we don't do a Zoom call is Sunday, right? So we have 17 days we're going to do minimum of 2 Zooms a day. So that's about what? 30, I failed math. So someone help me out. That's about 34 Zoom calls. And aside that, Javon does a whole bunch. Aisha does a whole bunch. Karen, Antoinette. So we have at least about 50 Zoom calls. Out of these 50 Zoom calls we're gonna do, I know at times you guys might be asleep. The next one is 8 p.m. tonight. You guys might be sleeping different time zones, but at least the ones I do at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. US time, everybody across the world is awake. If you're in Jamaica, it's 1 o'clock in Jamaica, it's 12 in Jamaica. If you're in Nigeria, it's 6 p.m. in Nigeria. And the ones I do at 3, if you're in Nigeria, it's 8. If you're in Ghana, it's 7. Those two, you should be awake. So that is 34 Zoom calls. How many people can you get to come on these Zoom calls? Now you understand why you need to do it. It's not about your business, right? It's never about your business. It's never about you. Like, a lot of people are stuck because they're worried about them. Albert, how much volume do I need to hit the next rank? It's not about you. Who can you help hit the next rank? And that's all you need to focus on, right? So this month, our goal is to turn everybody that's apprentice and apprentice elite to supervisor. If you're on this Zoom call right now, I'm taking a screenshot of all the names, right? We have 62 people here. Can you imagine your rank, what your rank will be if all your downliners that is on this Zoom call are minimum a supervisor this month? Just think about it. If you have 10 people on this Zoom call, 5 people in your team, and they hit supervisor this month, can you imagine where you will be? And every single team, every time someone is binary qualified, you help them hit supervisor. Can you imagine what type of money you're gonna make? And let that be the new focus of the team. It's not about your rank, it's about your team. Once leaders eat last, once you take care of your team, you never have to worry about money, right? So today, let's do this. I want to share a quick photo of my notes that I took. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
So it says road to supervisor, right? Can you guys see that?
Road to supervisor. Yeah.
Okay. It's two ways, right? You can hit supervisor by everybody doing 120, but you need a lot of people to do that. Or you can hit supervisor with a team of 6. Help 2 people and then you get binary qualified, meaning do lunch calls with them, motivate them, inspire them, keep them on trainings, share them with the post to post. And now these people can hit supervisor, right? These people could be binary qualified. But minimum, everybody doing 360 points, minimum. The goal is to do 1,200, right? But this is minimum. This is, the 360 is the new 120. You should be working 3 times as hard. Yeah. You can achieve this by selling 2 products a week. You sell 2 products every single week, you are going to do 360 points. 360 PV. You build a team of 6 selling 2 products a week. People are selling 2 products a day, but I'm just saying 2 products a week. You're gonna have 360. You have a team of 6 that does the same. Ladies and gentlemen, you are a supervisor. Once you hit the rank of supervisor, now everybody that has 360 points, the first 2 people that have 360 points, they are apprentices. They are high apprentices. So now your goal is to help them also have the people underneath them become binary qualified at 360, so they can also hit supervisor. Once that happens, you are at bronze. So now the goal is to create supervisors with this strategy. That is worst case. No, but we're not doing 120 no more. We're not in this business to maintain or stay active. Some people do 120 great, but if you're here to make some money, you really want to change your life, 120 PV is not going to change your life. I'm just being honest. So that is one way. Or you can hit supervisor with a higher volume. Take it up a notch to 500 PV. Do 500 PV and you have 3 people, instead of them doing 360, they can do 500 PV. Now you're gonna hit a high supervisor that's almost bronze. And once you do this, you're gonna skip ranks. We are not in this business to maintain. Guys, you see the Latin group, they don't maintain. It's people doing individually 5,000 points by themselves, 10,000 points by themselves. They're selling products. We get paid so many different ways, right? It's people doing 5,000 points. Personal PV. It's somebody in Jamaica this month has done 3,000 personal PV. No, I think it's the Caribbean. What country is that? Is it Cayman Islands? Antoinette, correct me if I'm wrong. Mr. Chris just brought in a lady that has done 3,000 in personal sales this month, and we're 10 days in. $3,000 in personal sales. Cayman,
Yeah,
she's in the Cayman. We're not in this business to maintain. People are hungry. People, like, trust me, people want to succeed. People are waiting for you. Can you imagine if you're at Bronx right now? If you're at Bronx in this business, put a fire emoji in the chat. If you're a supervisor or Bronx in this business, put a fire emoji in the chat. If you're a supervisor or better, put an emoji in the chat that says fire. Supervisor or better. I'm gonna lead the way. Put some fire emojis in the chat. And everybody, as you do that, please take a screenshot of my notes. Just take a screenshot because I'm about to get up that page. I like looking at you, your beautiful faces. Right? So you see all the people putting emojis in the chat, and all the people that is supervisor or more, put emojis in the chat. Fire, right? So if I can tell, these people didn't settle at 120, because if they settled at 120, you wouldn't be on here. If they settled at 120, they wouldn't be able to sell enough products to even recruit you into this business. If these people settled at 120 points, they wouldn't pave the way for you to enjoy this opportunity, right? So I'm here to tell you one thing. It's never about you. It's about building belief for your team. If Jackisha, shout out to Jackisha. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackisha is out there making it happen. She hit supervisor last month, on her way to silver this month. If she settled at 120, her team will not be encouraged to also push. So the next time you want to just stay active for the month, understand you're being selfish. Understand that it's not about you. Understand that there's someone's destiny tied into the selfish decision you just made. And because you chose to be selfish and just order products for you and not to sell and save lives, because of that, you're robbing someone of the future. Leaders eat last, leaders sacrifice, leaders go out there and work, right? So I hope everybody took the notes of that. And ladies and gentlemen, last month we put together a promo. Aisha, if you have the one pager of the list of the top retailers from last month, can you please share your screen or text it to me so I can share? So someone just put in the chat, good afternoon, I'm pretty new to this business. Is it possible to get me in contact with you via WhatsApp for more information to give my clients? So far, I've started this journey and I already have 10 persons. Great, I like that, I like that. Oh, that's a private message. Renee, I'm sorry for reading it out loud. But yes, please message me on WhatsApp and we can help you grow your business from there, right? So Aisha, if you could text me that list of the top retailers so we could reward them. Policy, we have everybody on this Zoom training call.
I've sent it.
You say you sent it?
Yes, on WhatsApp.
Okay. Okay, Aisha, can you make me the host again? It's not allowing me to share my screen. But guys, on a more serious note, we're about to take our business to the next level. This month is going to be a record-breaking month. I can see 80 pay increases. I can see 80 apprentices or better this month in our group. We're going to send some shocking waves across the world. And also, don't forget, the iPhone promos are still in play. You know, for the top recruiters and top retailers, after this Zoom call, I'm going to share that banner. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and share the promo winners. Right? Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Can see.
Great. So the promo was for the top 2 retailers for the month, right? Top 2 retailers for the month win $100. So the first name is Charlene Anderson. Charlie Alty Anderson. I hope I said your name right. She did a personal 100,200 PV for the month. So Charlene, please message me your PayPal, put it in the chat, and I'm going to send you $100 right away. If you have a PayPal. If not, World Remedy, Western Union, wherever you are in the world, we can send that to you.
Congrats, Charlene.
Congrats, Charlene. The second is Aisha Queen.
Charlene.
Is Aisha on here?
I'm not on here. I'm going to my PayPal, so you can go ahead and send it to me. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, right? Aisha, before Aisha even talks, I really want to give it up to Aisha because she does a lot of work, man. Like every single month. I've known this lady for 5 years of my life. We've been in this company together for 3.5 years. Every single month, this is a minimum of 1,000 selling, retailing. She's a rose gold, hidden platinum this month. Working a business, has a global team. Building.
Wow.
So Aisha, congrats on your win. Do you have something to say, Aisha?
Thank you. Well, you know, I like to pass the ball to rising stars, you know. And so I think that it would be a great idea for me to go ahead and recognize Jaquisha because she is blazing the trail for her team. And she is, too, also very consistent and very diligent in making sure that her team get what they need and the support that they need and everything. So I think that, you know, at this time, I'm dribbling that ball and I'm going to pass it to Jaquisha. Enjoy, girl.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys just saw what just happened right now.
Yeah.
Aisha Queen is a rose gold for a reason. Leaders eat last, right? She just won $100 and she realized that her top leader in her team is right behind her and she is passing it on to her top leader. Why? Because she's consistent. And I believe this is Jaquisha's 2nd or 3rd month in business and she already hit supervisor too, working, making it happen. So Jaquisha, please put your PayPal in the chat and I'm going to send you $100 as soon as possible. Congrats on your win. Jaquisha, do you have anything to say? Is Jaquisha on here?
I'm at work.
Okay, she's at work, so she can't talk, but she's listening. So Jaquisha just won herself $100. She did 720 PV last month. This month, we having an even bigger promo. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to share the screen with you guys so you guys can know the promos we're doing for the month of June. And it's going to be fireworks. June is the month of fireworks. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
We can.
Yes.
So for the month of June, you need to do 2 things, all right? We're going to have 10 winners for June. you need to recruit a minimum of 10 personal partners, and you yourself do 500 PV. Or you need to retail a minimum of 1,200 points and do 4 and personally recruit 4 personals. That is the prerequisite. So it's going to be in order that people that recruit the most and at least do 500, we're going to have that list, right? And the people that do 1,200 or more and at least recruit 4 people, we're going to have that list. And the top 5 in each category either wins an iPhone or an iPad. So I know a lot of people in the US, they already have iPhones, so most of them go for iPads. That's why it's in there. So we're giving away 10 iPhones this month. So stay tuned. We're going to have something very powerful. And we still have 20 more days to make it happen. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're going to have some powerful incentive this month. But a more serious note, look, Jackisha won $100. The first, I forgot the name already. The very first person won $100. But by them selling what they sold, they've made thousands of dollars. This is just a bonus. This is just a little competition to make it fun. She hit supervisor, she made more than $100. If she orders 720 PV and the markup is 50 to 80%, that means that she at least made $1,000 retailing. So I'm here to tell you guys one thing, right? That we got to stretch. There's no fun. Charlene did 1,300 in points. That means she made over $1,500 in profit retailing, right? So I'm here to tell you guys, there's no joy in settling. There's no joy in playing small. You do yourself a disservice if you play small, your team a disservice if you play small. So plug into the calls every single day, and I can't wait to see you guys at the other side of success. So before I go, I want to recognize some rising stars and give them at least 1 minute. 1 minute to talk, just 1 minute to say something, what they've been doing different. So Mr. Javon, you probably at work. If you're not, can you take over and just talk to everybody for 1 minute? Mr. Javon. He's probably at work. Okay, that's fine. Also, I want Dr. Fred all the way from Ghana. Can you take 1 minute to share? Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Fred helped 4 people on his team hit apprentice last month, and he's currently a gold affiliate in Ghana. Dr. Fred, if you can hear me.
Hi, guys.
Go,
Go. Yeah, it's a privilege to be on this call to share my experience with all of you. I'm actually encouraged seeing Aisha Queen and Jackisha. They inspire me so much, and I take a lot of inspiration from our VP, Albert. We are trying our best. We are trying our best here in Ghana. And we are hoping that this month we'll be able to get some more supervisors and some more elites, hopefully get some more bronzes, and push some of us to rose gold and the platinum and all of that. So we're trying our best. And I think this is the best. Honestly, this company is mind-blowing. The products are superb. The comp-plan is just mind-blowing. So I would encourage everybody to work hard, work really hard, and let's see ourselves change so many lives all around the world. All right, back to you, Albert.
Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackisha is at work, so she can't talk. She can't talk. Is Tiffany on here? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want Professor Ikemi to just take over for 1 minute. She's been in the business for 10 days. She's going to be a supervisor tonight. And I want her to just share her goals this month with everybody, her excitements. Ladies and gentlemen, she's had 10 launch calls in 10 days. And each call is averaging 30 people on each launch call. So, Professor, Ikpemi, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Albert. I'm very excited. For years, I've been looking for this sort of opportunity, and I'm happy that I've met Vida at last. And we are very excited. We want to really thank Gift for holding on. You know the story. It's not time to start telling stories, but want to appreciate and shout out to Gift for holding on for 3 years for us to come in now. So we really have tall goals, targets.
Extremely. Can you share something with us? No, look, the story you're failing to share, the goals you're failing to share, you are robbing someone of inspiration. Don't do that, Professor. You are robbing someone.
Okay.
Someone needs to be inspired. Is someone out there that just joined a business in the last 90 days that needs to hear your goals?
Okay, it's actually possible to hit the gold or the gold rank, and if Jaja hits the gold rank, I'll hit platinum.
This month.
That can happen this month of June. That's the target for the team.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's been in a business for 10 days. She's hitting supervisor. She's probably his supervisor. I just need to see if the volume has updated. And her goal is to hit gold that first month of business. How quick do you want to get to diamond?
Oh, maximum 6 months.
Maximum 6 months.
Maximum.
I have to do my research, but that will probably be, that might be the fastest to diamond. I'll have to check. Or maybe the second. Maybe the second. I have to do my research.
We're going to run and make it in 5 months.
5 months, okay. So ladies, we're gonna hold her accountable.
That'll be the fastest.
We're gonna hold her accountable. So that should be inspirational. And at times, a lot of people say, oh, but I want to hit this rank, right? But it's not about what you need to do, it's about who you become. This lady has become a launch call machine. She's done 10 launch calls in 10 days. Aside the 1 p.m. calls, she has her launch calls at 3 p.m. So everybody can feel free to hop on. You know, and every call has minimum of 30 people, new guests coming on. And people are being binary qualified, helping people rank up. And she set a minimum for her teammates. If you're not going to do 360 points, do not call her. Don't call her phone if you're not doing 360 minimum. Ladies and gentlemen, success has a standard. Success has a standard. So the reason why I let her talk is just to inspire everybody on here. If she can do it, you can do it too. Mr. Jaja.
It's true, that's true.
Javon is back. Javon, you're going to close out the call. Mr. Jaja, I just want you to unmute your phone and just share your goals with everybody and share how your 10-day journey in Vida Divina has been so far, Mr. Jaja.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Albert, for the opportunity to share. Thanks to Professor Ikpemi. I'm in this today because of her. I'm doing Vida Divina today because of her. I told myself I've had it with network marketing, no more. And then midnight, 10 days ago, she sent me an SMS, and it changed. It has just, it's pulled the rug from under my feet. And I'm excited about this. My why is big. My why is really, really
Can you
big.
scare us? Can you scare us with your big why, please? It could be scary, but at the same time, inspirational and scary.
Albert, so whatever it will take to do 3 properties in the US this year.
So you're looking at around $500,000.
Yes, so I'm looking at somewhere between $500 to $600. Yes. So call it diamond, call it double diamond. My why is the money, right? And then the people that I will empower in that journey, the people I'm carrying along in that journey. Because to achieve that, it means that I have to build leaders. It means that I have to empower my people, train them, help them grow. So I am not focused on the rank. I'm focused on the money and getting my people to focus on the rank. So whatever it's going to take, is it diamond, is it double diamond, is it platinum? I want the money.
$500,000.
Naira,
That's it.
Kobo, Sika.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, right? So you guys just had what is moving him, because he needs the money to do projects, to fulfill his projects, right? So we all need money for different reasons. Ladies and gentlemen, I want money. I need money. You need money. Look, this internet we all talking on is not free. The air we breathe in is not free.
Yeah.
If you think air is free, be sick and go to the hospital. You have to pay for oxygen, right? So at the end of the day, what is this money going to do for you? But in the process, who do you become? Because you're going to inspire people. You're going to change people's lives. So if they call me every single day for a lunch call, I'm excited. Why? Because I'm contributing. I'm doing my part. So thanks a lot, Mr. Jaja. So Mr. Jovan went from Apprentice to Bronx in 1 month. He's already requalified for Bronx first 10 days. He's shooting for gold this month. Mr. Jovan, can you please talk to everybody?
Thank you, Albert. Thank you, everyone. How y'all doing?
We're doing wonderful. Close the call for me, sir.
Guys, I just want to tell you guys, just have faith in your business and believe in your products, because we have this amazing business right here. Our products are really working, and it's hitting the street just like a wildfire. It's taking off. A lot of persons are just opening their eyes on our products right now and see that we can actually heal person, and our products is amazing. It's like a miracle. It's just hit, boom, bam, and everybody's just like, come on, we need these products. Just believe in your products and just get them out there and use your social media platform every day. Be consistent in your business. Whatever you're doing, you have to believe in your product. You have to be using your products, being a product of the product, to get your business out there and let a lot of persons believe you. If you don't believe in your product, there's no way that your products are gonna be out there selling. The products cannot do the work. You have to do the work, and then the products actually works in the people. Okay?
Great.
Guys, you have to have one-on-one with your customers and be close to them and connect with them. Let your customers share on your platform as well. Let your family, let your anybody you know, your brethren, your that you can actually share the business for you to get it out here. Guys, you cannot sit and wait and be the Devina to do it for you. Do it for yourself. We are here to reach the top, and I'm not playing in the game right now, guys. I'm here to win. I am all here to help. My team has grown so fast. I couldn't believe it. And everyone in my team I teach them all the strategies that I use, because I want them to put that daily strategy in their work and just get it out here and let people know that we have all these amazing products that hit in the market that can help. It's so feeling good when a customer reach out to me and be like, Javon, I've lost so much pound. It brings a joy in my heart to know that I help somebody, even if blood pressure wise, or it has helped me as well to be stronger in my business. And then my growth, actually, I think every day to do something different, to put out there that person can understand that we're doing a business. I help a lot of persons to come on board and start a business and being their own boss. And don't be bossed around in a 9-to-5. Guys, listen, you have to throw away that 9-to-5 mentality. I go to my bed at night time, in the next morning, like 3-4 o'clock in the next morning, I'm on the internet trying to pick people brain out, get them to join this business, get customers to buy up my website, and also believe in my product, because you have to know that if you want something out of life, you have to go after it. You cannot just lay it back. You understand? So be consistent is the game for today. You cannot stop. Too much complaining, that will not work. Let's build on that and make it better for yourself. I want to shout out to my team in Jamaica so far that I'm building. It's called Dream Builder, and we're doing it like crazy every day on the street. Every day. As we are in the street, giving out flyers, we're in the street building the business. And we're in the street getting person to join the business as well. I have a team in America, and they're building already. We have a team where we are gonna build in Canada, and one in Nigeria. So guys, the business is amazing. Just believe in it and just reach out there and share all these platforms that you have with everybody and let them know that you can have a business, that you don't have a boss over you. Put that 100% in your business today and you will actually see everything just work for you guys. So I just want to say thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys, for having me.
Wow, that's powerful, man. Guys, Javon is the most coachable human being I know. And it's crazy that I haven't seen him miss a call yet. Since April 1st, that we started doing calls every single day, he hasn't missed a call yet. Last month, he went from apprentice to bronze. This month, he's shooting from bronze to gold. He believes he wants to skip a rank every month, and I love it. Last month, he actually skipped 2 ranks. I'm saying all that because even today, we're having a regular conversation. Javon, where's your volume? I was just having a conversation with him before I realized he was taking notes. I didn't ask him to take notes. He was taking notes. Why? Because leaders are great note takers. So, Mr. Javon, I want to thank you for today. And also, I want to shout out a very, very powerful lady. Is Tricia on here? I see Tricia is on here. And I believe it's midnight where she is. It's very late. And she's on here. Tricia and her teammate Winnie, Namibia and Zambia, making it happen, building their business. And watch out for that group too. They're definitely making it happen. So ladies and gentlemen, Tricia, can you just unmute yourself and just talk for a quick 30 seconds to 1 minute?
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
No, I'm good. I'm even traveling and I managed to attend my meeting. I'm traveling and it's 11 p.m. now.
11 p.m. Wow. No excuses.
Yeah.
No excuses. So ladies and gentlemen, watch out for them because they're really about to take off. We're working on making things a little bit smooth for them, but watch out, they're really about to take off and take this business to the next level. So to close out this call, I want to bring to the platform, to the podium, Aisha is the most consistent person I know, and I want to bring her what's the right word? Her other duo, who is the most disciplined and detailed human being I know. Antoinette Coit, are you on here?
Hey, I'm here.
At work. Okay. Antoinette, can you just close out the call for us? Because Antoinette that I know, everything is on an Excel sheet. Everything is precise. She's always training. She's always fulfilling. And without her, a lot of things won't happen, you know? So what she does, I can't do even if you paid me $1 million. That's just me. I can't do certain things, but she is a powerful leader. She's a gold affiliate. And she's one of these people that she's about to skip ranks real soon. If you guys see what we've been working on behind the scenes, it's going to shock everybody. She's a gold affiliate. Antoinette, can you just close out this call for me, please?
Sure. This has been really, really good. It's been really powerful, and you hit a lot of great points, which I think that if people take heed to what it is that you shared, success is inevitable. My one big word of advice for today would be to be prepared for your moment. Like, be prepared for your breakthrough. It's no time to take the back seat. Now is not the time to take the back seat at all. You want to put your mind, your body, and your business into overdrive so that you can see some results. You want to feed your mind, your body, and your business. And you're feeding your mind with self-development. You're going to feed your body with product usage, making sure that you continue to use the products that you're selling. And then you want to make sure that you have ample product for your finances. And as a result, it's going to grow organically. Leaders definitely lead from the front. So as children, we were always taught like the 2 golden rules. You know, that's be kind to others or treat others as you would like to be treated. And lead by example. Here, we have to lead by example. You have to lead by example because, again, your team is going to follow what it is that you do. So hop on Zooms, schedule your launch calls, you know, take the initiative to help and do one-on-ones with your team or three-way calls, and this team will grow organically as a result. I know Jamaica specifically is like opening their borders on the 15th. I'm not sure about the other areas in Africa and things like that. A lot of things have started to be relaxed here in the U.S. too. It is time for us to hit the ground running, like running, all gas, no brakes. Like now is the time. The next 6 months of this year is ours. I want to see some of us, some of our faces, people that look like us, you know, talk like us, and work like us because we have a great work ethic. I want to see us in lights. I want to see us across the stage in December. I want to see us being celebrated just as much as any and everybody else in this company. And the time for that is now. So, you know, remember, you know, people that were affected by COVID one way or another, rather it was, you know, the fact that they got sick from it, or maybe they lost their finances from it. Let them know that you have a product and an opportunity that could very well be the answer to their prayers, okay? So what you have is somebody's answer to their prayers. Either it's the opportunity that they've been praying for, or it's the means to be able to improve their health that they've been praying for. One way or another, you have it. You have it at your fingertips. You have a gold mine at your fingertips, and you want to make sure that you use that. Schedule these launch calls. If you want to be, you know, get like Javon, go out in the streets. You know, things are being lifted. You're able to go out now. Start rescheduling those Super Saturdays. You don't have to wait for an upline to do that for you. Don't wait for myself or Albert, Aisha, whoever to fly to wherever you are to host your Super Saturdays. Become that leader that you want to be able to see the people in your team become, and host those things. Start making plans. Go to a small coffee shop and invite people to meet you there, or tell your entire team to invite to a small coffee shop. Even if there's 10 or 15 people that took the time to make the commute, them being there alone speaks to the fact that they need what you have. And there should be no reason why you don't have 100% turnover when you host these things and have these types of events. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic for where things are going. I see the volume already, you know, doubling what it was this time last month for most of you guys. And this is because you're showing up. This call, when we first started, I believe I peaked at it at one point and it got to 70 people. That is amazing that 70 people take the time out to be able to come on to training, to be able to learn some tips and some tools and stuff that they can utilize to further grow their business. You're not here by chance. You know, wealth is your birthright. You have a right to be wealthy. You don't always have to adapt to the situation that you may have been born in or the situation that you're in now. You are capable and have the ability to change that for yourself, okay? So not only do you earn by learning, but you have to be repetitive, redundant, you know, do this thing over and over. Retain customers, retain partners, and repetition builds accountability. It builds comfortability. You know, you guys coming onto these trainings, at some point you want to be able to train your own team, even if no upline is available. Become your own upline. Don't look for nobody else to do anything for you, and your business has no other choice but to grow when you take full control of your business. Because remember, all of us are independent business owners here. So if I have to independently be responsible for my success, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. And that's all I have, because I know we are well over our time. We're about 13 minutes past 5, but I love this training this time. You got a lot of valuable feedback from a lot of top leaders and people who are moving and shaking in this company. And I really hope that you take and utilize what you've learned today.
Wow. Way to close out this call, Antoinette. I appreciate you. And guys, let's go out there and close out the week strong. We're midway through the week. We need some rank advancement banners tonight. Let's go out there and close the day. Let's close out the week. This Saturday, we're going to have our CEO be